Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between Mumbai and Bangalore. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
And again, this shot is the best of the collection. 3 maximums in a row and the bowler is looking completely rattled.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, that was met. There was an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Dale coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Another massive maximum, 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Misses everything. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. No. Terrible shot. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That really is a fantastic straight drive. Nothing the bowler could do to stop it. It just flew past and straight to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Dale from the Garware Pavilion end. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. DeCock stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Six of your finest, please. Covered right for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Patidar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. DeCock goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over. Mumbai are 124 for none.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs to be on target. and gone. Brilliant catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Kumar will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Whacks the free hit away. A fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. The whole team's got up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum. He's got their tail up.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And well before.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Too good. That is huge.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Whacked away.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Good fielding out in the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Too much width really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
The end of another over. This time though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
That ends a massive power play. Not their biggest over, but still a large over regardless. They can really attack the field now as it spreads out. The captain needs to really think about what they do with that field now.
That's out. deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed the lot. Nicely played. Runs one. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Huge. That has flown.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Jumped all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh, great shot.
But they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive sixes and now a 4. Fabulous batting.
Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Smacks that away through the gap.
Clipped away off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. .28 runs added in that over. Mumbai 205 for 4. Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
This inning's rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. I'll certainly be looking to push on.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Hazelwood from the Garware Pavilion end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge. There's a chance if it hits. That's the over. Mumbai, 238 for 4.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Straight through them with the slow ball. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily. How will he reply?
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Shot. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Jacks goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Textbook six, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Jacks, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Needs a dot ball.
No. Terrible shot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Santner, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will the bowler respond? Down the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's asking to be hit and it was smashed. It's gone high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Bangalore with a massive shout. Whacked away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Patadar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Santner is all focus on the bowler. Just needs a single.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. He's on 99. Bowler coming in.
Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there.
Where will he play the ball?
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Thick edge. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Sharma from the Tata end. Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Sharma with a huge appeal. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Power and precision in that shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's the over. Mumbai, 387 for 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Edged. Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Jacks at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Wow! Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Head over the ball plate. Shot. That's racing away.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point. Don't mind, and that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 7 runs added there. Mumbai 410 for 6.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Kick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Pinged off that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Swept away, but finds the fielder. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That's the end of the innings. An unbelievable innings with a whopping 2 centuries. It's going to be a tough chase, that's for sure. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Big edge. Where's that going? Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added in that over. Bangalore, a 9 for none. Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Needs to be on target. Goes over the top with that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Bangalore, 14 for none. Chahar from the Tata end. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Got that away nicely.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Everyone's gone up. Kohli looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me though.
Well, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed. End of the over, 10 off it. Bangalore, 24 for 1. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Big edge. Where's that going? Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the 5th in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the cover field. Nice shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The power play is completed. Run rate is hovering at a good pace, but they need to find more in the middle overs if they want to have a chance of chasing this total down.